Good evening and welcome back to Prime of Midlife. It's Thursday evening, we're nearly at the end of the week, and this evening we are talking plastic. Because we have a bin supplied by the council, and it's for metal and plastic. So it's basically for your drinks cans, your jar lids, your food cans, and plastics. Now, there's only two of us in this house. This bin gets picked up every 3 weeks. And it's full. Even after we squish it down, it's full. And I'm like, why have we got so much plastic? What is going on? Because a few years ago, just before the pandemic hit, I was getting really eco-friendly. I had started reducing my plastic use. I was using more paper and stuff. That was when I started crocheting my own dishcloths, so I wasn't using the throwaway ones. Stopped using the wipey things for the surfaces. Started making some of my own cleaning products and things and reusing bottles and stuff. And I was doing not too bad. I mean, I wasn't perfect at it by any manner of means, but I was doing not bad and I felt not too bad. But I've just looked at what I'm using the last couple of times when this bin's been emptied, especially since Kathleen's back, and we are struggling, and there's only two of us. Now, this was a huge thing before the pandemic hit. There was, it was a worldwide thing with people being eco-friendly and, your paper straws, as you hear about in the White House, your bamboo toothbrushes, your refillable shops where you could go and refill things. And they were really taking off. I remember being down in London. Patrick was still in London at that time. And I mean, he had a refillable shop just along the road. And he was out in Fulham. So, there was a lot of this going on. And obviously then when the pandemic hit and it was like gloves and aprons and masks, it all just went out the window. So I'm now thinking, okay, I should possibly maybe start. And on one hand, I've got, yes, I should possibly maybe start. There's all these reports of microplastics in our bodies now, etc., etc. And on the other hand, I've got the other one of again, with people taking private jets everywhere, what difference am I going to make? Huh? Do you know, if China's not doing this and America's not doing this, what difference is me and my household going to do? And then I have to remind myself that actually sometimes it just starts with one person. And my little bit may not be much, but it might just be enough. It might be enough to start somebody else doing something. And if we all do something, then that does make a difference. Even if it's only a small thing that we do. But yeah, it just struck me that, this was such a huge thing before the pandemic. And now, yeah, there's the reports of the microplastic, but we're not really getting done with you have to stop using plastics, this is really bad for you. But the other point I want to make, or that's in my brain about plastics, is why are we not doing something with them? Now, they're saying, oh yes, recycling, they can't get recycled for food wrappers again because, the quality is not good enough, etc. But surely with the abundance of plastics that we have in this country, in this world, we could start making some infrastructure with them, whether it's footpaths, whether it's roads, whether it's garden paths, whether it's, garden shed walls. There has to be something that can utilise this plastic in a way that would be used. But no, we're spending billions of dollars on let's get into space. Really? We want to have holidays up in space. Behave yourself. Actually start saving the planet first. Oh, I sound like one of those slogans. Anyway, that's my thought for today, is I need to stop using or being more conscious about my use of plastic. And why are the boffins not doing stuff? So there you go. Please feel free to tell me if you know. Catch you later.